Hello students, today we will learn programming with ASP.NET and topic is overview of ASP.NET framework. So we are going to learn about what is ASP.NET and ASP.NET framework. Introduction to ASP.NET. ASP stands for Active Server Pages. ASP is a development framework for building web pages. It means ASP.NET is a programming model that supports web-based application development. ASP.NET is a web application framework developed by Microsoft. ASP.NET pages are created with different controls and ASP.NET server-specific tags and scripts, and then they are stored to the server. ASP.NET pages have the extension .aspx and are normally written in C# language. .NET Framework. As we discussed earlier, .NET is a framework to develop software applications. It is designed and developed by Microsoft. It is used to develop applications for web, Windows, phone. Moreover, it provides a broad range of functionalities and support. This framework contains a large number of class libraries known as Framework Class Library. The software programs written in .NET are executed in the execution environment, which is called CLR, means Common Language Runtime. These are the core and essential parts of the .NET framework. So we can say .NET framework consists many components like FCL, CLR and many more. With .NET framework, developers can develop different types of applications. It provides complete environment to developers for developing, such as Windows applications, web application, web services, console application, and class libraries. Here is visual presentation of .NET framework, and these all are components of .NET framework. As you can see, in .NET framework, you can select any of your language like Visual Basic, Visual C++, Visual C#, and so on. Next component is Common Language Specification, which we are going to discuss later on. Next is ASP.NET Web Services and Web Forms, as well as Windows Forms. So in .NET Framework, we can develop web applications, Windows applications, as well as web services. Next component is ADO.NET Data and XML. It is related to database with XML file. Next component is Base Class Library. .NET Framework provides several classes which developers can use directly. So we can say in .NET Framework there is a rich set of libraries. And next one is Common Language Runtime. So for all these components, you are having .NET tool, that is Visual Studio.NET. So we can say .NET Framework supports various programming languages such as Visual Basic, Visual C++, Visual C#, JavaScript, and so on. So developers can choose and select the language to develop the required application. Among the components, the .NET Framework consists of 4 main components like CLR, Common Language Runtime. Next is BCL, which is also called Framework Class Library FCL. Next is CLS, Common Language Specification, and .NET Tools. Let's discuss one by one. First one is Common Language Runtime. .NET Framework provides runtime environment called Common Language Runtime. It provides an environment to run all the .NET programs. It performs memory management, exception handling, security, thread execution, code safety, verification and compilation. So we can say most of all the works are done by CLR and it is core component of .NET Framework. Here you can see the language compiler will convert the code into intermediate language. You can write the code either in VB.NET or code in C# or code in other .NET languages. First of all, it will be converted to intermediate language and this will be converted to native code by CLR, means Common Language Runtime. Next component is Framework Class Library. This is also called Base Class Library. It is common for all other languages in .NET. Developers just need to import the BCL in their language and use its predefined methods and properties to implement functions like reading and writing to file, database interaction, etc. For example, in C language, you include stdio.h library file for reading and writing. In the same way, for many operations, you can use framework class libraries. Windows applications, web applications, console applications, etc. are different applications that can make use of base class library, means BCL. Next one is Common Language Specification, CLS. The .NET Framework supports various languages, so developers can develop application using any of these language. So Microsoft has defined CLS, which are nothing but guidelines that language to follow so that it can communicate with each other. The CLS is a common platform that integrates code and components from multiple .NET programming languages. In simple words, we can say a .NET application can be written in multiple programming languages with no extra work done by the developer. Why it is possible? Because of this component. And the next is .NET Tool. Visual Studio .NET is a tool for developing Windows software. Visual Studio provides an integrated development environment, means IDE, for the developers to create Windows applications, websites, and web services running on any platform supports .NET. Next is also part of component JIT compiler. JIT stands for just in time. When any .NET application is compiled, it is not converted to machine code, but it is converted first to intermediate code, or we can say MSIL, Microsoft Intermediate Language. This code is machine independent, so CLR provides just-in-time compilation technique to convert MSIL code into native or executable code. So we can say intermediate language code is converted to native code by the CLR with the help of JIT compiler. Next is what is managed code and what is unmanaged code. So starting with managed code. If code written in any language that is supported by .NET Framework, it will be converted first to IL code. that is managed code. Managed code is the code that is executed directly by CLR. It gets the managed code and compiles it into machine code. After that, the code is executed. In short, any language that is written in .NET Framework is managed code. So, what is unmanaged code? The code which is developed outside the .NET Framework is known as unmanaged code. Applications are not under the control of the CLR in unmanaged code. Thank you.